Now, Sierra Leone heads into a general election on Wednesday, March 7th. President Ernest Bai Koroma of the All People's Congress is due to step down. The country is one of the poorest in the world and was ravaged by West Africa's 2014 to 2016 Ebola outbreak. More than 4,000 people died. In August last year, more than 500 people were killed and 3,000 left homeless when a mountainside collapsed on the edge of the capital, Freetown. Now, Sierra Leone depends on exports of diamonds and iron ore for revenue. After recovering from a civil war that ended in 2002, the country saw explosive growth early in this decade, but was halted by the Ebola epidemic and falling commodity prices. Some of these issues are expected to determine the outcome of Wednesday's poll. Now, Susan Wongeli joins us in Freetown with an update on events on ground. Susan, very welcome to the show. Now, 16 candidates are vying for the top job there. 4 are seen as having a realistic chance. Give us a sense, Susan, of the top contenders and certainly what they have to offer the people.
Well, as you said, there are 16 candidates, but everybody really is talking about the 3 main top candidates, and that is the All People's Congress, which is the ruling party, Dr. Samura Karara, and then we have the Sierra Leone People's Party led by Julius Madabia, and also we have a new kid on the block who is Kande Yamkela running on a ticket of National Grand Coalition. And basically, they're all kind of talking about the same issues, but as with all ruling parties, for example, APC is going with sustainability and saying, you know what, can you give us another term in office so that we can be able to complete some of the projects that we've been able to undertake over the past few years. Like, for example, infrastructure is a big deal here, and yes, the APC has been behind a lot of infrastructure development. Like, for example, there's a lot of road work that has been going on, so they are just talking about being given that chance to continue with that kind of development. Now, being on the opposition, it's always quite easy, you know, to sort of like point a finger, and that's what the opposition party has been doing, and accusing the APC of corruption. And like, for example, Julius Madabia says that corruption is endemic in the APC government, and says that these people need to be kicked out and us given the chance so that we can be able to take the country forward. Now, Yamkela, on the other hand, he's decided to really focus on different issues, like, for example, talk about issues like youth unemployment, talk about inclusivity. Now, something that I would like to mention is that Sierra Leone, the kind of politics, well, in Africa, it's a story told over and over, but with Sierra Leone, there's a lot of politics is really on regional lines and on tribal lines. So you'll find the North choosing one candidate and the South choosing another candidate. So Yamkela is coming in and really appealing to the urban population and telling them, you know what, I'm coming in here, we should not vote because your mother, your father, your sister is voting on a certain party. You should vote on issues, and that is how he's trying to sell himself. So basically, they're all talking the same language, but then again, it's been exciting to see this new kid in the block giving the whole election process, not the whole election, the campaigning process, a new twist.
Well, of course, many thanks to Susan there for that update on the election in Sierra Leone. She's joining us there in Freetown.